Senate Democrats didn't show up today. It's August 6, 2025, and these are your headlines. It continues. The redistricting standoff in Texas deepened today as now most Senate Democrats, not House, skipped the day's legislative session, traveling instead to Massachusetts to hold a press conference alongside their governor there in opposition to the redistricting effort happening here in Texas. Their absence left only 21 of 30 senators present, barely reaching that two-thirds quorum required to conduct business. And notably, the chamber's current membership count has dropped to 30. It's usually 31. That's because Kelly Hancock is now serving as acting comptroller, and until his replacement is seated, the Senate must have 20 members present to meet a quorum. Only two Democrats, Senator Judith Zaffirini and Chuy Hinojosa, were in attendance, joining 19 Republicans in the chamber. In a rare move, the Senate voted 2-19 against excusing the absences of the missing Democrats. Now, that's a largely symbolic thing, but it is pointed. It is worth noting. I've never seen it happen. Such a vote is uncommon, but it reflects the more serious tone that lawmakers have taken towards this quorum break compared to earlier incidents, especially 4 years ago. Under the Senate rules, by the way, compared to the House, lawmakers who deliberately break quorum can face the loss of all seniority privileges that are traditionally granted. The Senate's action follows the ongoing quorum break in the Texas House, where Democrats have fled the state to block the redistricting plan that would add 5 new GOP-leaning congressional seats. Governor Greg Abbott has already ordered the arrest of House members who remain in Texas and has filed a lawsuit seeking to remove Democrat Caucus Chair Jean Wu from office. With a slim quorum, the Senate's continuing to pass legislation and is holding hearings on redistricting this week. The House is expected to attempt quorum once again on Friday afternoon. A Travis County judge has denied a request to move former Army Sergeant Daniel Perry's misdemeanor trial out of the county despite concerns from the defense that a fair jury can't be seated in Austin. Perry, who was convicted of murder in 2023 for the fatal shooting of an armed Black Lives Matter protester during a 2020 demonstration in Austin, was pardoned by Governor Greg Abbott. However, the Travis County Attorney's Office is still pursuing a separate misdemeanor charge of deadly conduct, alleging Perry endangered bystanders by the way he drove his vehicle prior to the shooting while working as an Uber driver. During a hearing this week, Judge Carlos Barrera said he saw no compelling reason to approve a change of venue, despite the defense pointing to a 1995 precedent set during another high-profile case. You might remember it, the Selena case. In that case, the trial was moved due to the singer's immense popularity in Corpus Christi, which the court determined would make it impossible to seat an impartial jury. Perry's attorney, Doug O'Connell, argued the same principle applies here, but in reverse, given Perry's widespread notoriety and what he described as near universal animosity towards his client in liberal Travis County. Judge Barrera dismissed the comparison and said that they weren't equivalent. He concluded that a change of venue would not resolve concerns about media influence, arguing that in the age of the internet, widespread coverage is unavoidable and should not be grounds for moving a trial. He also said he was reluctant to set a precedent of relocating politically charged cases. The next pretrial hearing is set for September 29th. Perry is not required to attend. Both sides declined to comment on the ongoing case.
Are you worried about your kid's future? You should be. I'm Charles Blaine with Texas Tomorrow. This is a show where we're going to talk about the issues and the people that are pushing the policies that concern your family, your home, and your kids. Catch Texas Tomorrow every Thursday.
The Houston Independent School District is reporting a dramatic academic turnaround, with early accountability ratings showing zero F-rated campuses, and nearly 3 times as many schools earning A or B grades compared to just 2 years ago. While official A through F ratings from the Texas Education Agency aren't due until August 15th, state-appointed Superintendent Mike Miles released preliminary results using the agency's own grading methodology. The numbers show sweeping improvement since the state took over the district in 2023. 2 years ago, just 35% of HISD schools earned an A or a B. This year, that figure has jumped to 74%. Meanwhile, the number of failing campuses has dropped to 0. In 2022, 56 campuses received an F. and 121 schools were rated either D or F. This year, only 18 schools received a D, and as I said, none were rated F. Of those that received low grades last year, 82 improved to an A or B. The announcement follows a series of sweeping reforms under state control in the district. Just weeks ago, a Harris County judge allowed the district to move forward with a performance-based pay plan that ties teacher compensation to student outcomes. For more of today's stories, go to texasscorecard.com.